If I look funny the way I walk, okay, it's the reason because of the reason operation. Anyway, I'm very glad to be here with you all and to be present in this award night. It is very interesting how education has evolved. Recently, I came across a very interesting cartoon. That cartoon talked about yesterday and today. Today, if a child failed, what would the parents do? Comparing to yesterday, if a child failed, what would the parents do? The cartoon showed that yesterday, if a child failed, father and mother would take the cane and scold the child, right? All of us get it right now. Today, father and mother will go to the school and scold the teacher, yes or no? That was a cartoon I saw. I said, hey, this is interesting, huh? That how education has evolved, it become from what we call student-centric, from school-centric. Teacher was a very important role those days. But now, teachers is important, but their importance becomes their condemnations and their total responsibility has come upon them that if any child didn't do well in school, teachers get the blame. Now, this is where I like to encourage you students and parents. In my last recent meetings with my parents in the school, I mentioned this one thing, not as an insult, not as insinuating any purpose, but I told my parents, I said, one thing today, we as parents must learn to take back our authority. Is it true? I told my parents, we must take back control with regards to our children's education. Because more and more, I see that it is the students that makes the decisions for the parents and not the parents make decisions. More and more, it is the students who wants to make decisions for themselves and not the school having to make decisions for the students. Meaning this, parents, many a times we let our children dictate what they want to study. True, we should listen to them. We should also be sensitive to their needs. But God placed us to be parents. God put us in a situation, in a position that call on us to be father and mother who take charge of their children, to train the children in the way they should go. Because I realize for any children who wants to go their way, their ways will be what we call the convenient way. Students will study what is easiest way. What is the easiest way to pass my exam? Right or not, boys and girls? Yes. Good for you. Your honesty will be rewarded. True. Most of them would want to go for what is convenient and what is the easiest way. But what is convenient and easy may not be the thing that will help to bring out the best they can be. Imagine there's no fun driving a Ferrari in Penang, correct? Especially I just heard if it's on Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Correct? It's no fun. But when you're on the highway, there's a different thing. But you see, many times a child doesn't know that he has a Ferrari engine inside. He still thinks that he's just a Volkswagen. They will not know unless you parents have to put some encouragement and discipline. And why I use the word discipline? Very important. Students, listen. Many students would love to go to a school that allows them to dye. How many like to dye your hair now? Hello? Oh, they are quiet. I know why they are quiet. You know why they are quiet. Many of them would love to go to school that allows them to do anything they want. But doing anything they want and doing what cuts away and breaks away the discipline formats will not train a child to push out that that potential they have within them. And to me, I feel so strongly to you parents. My encouragement to you is this. You can see your child better than they see themselves. Yes. Every one of you parents, you can see your child better than they can see themselves. Boys and girls, understand this. The reason why God chose that you be born out of a mother and that you have a father, and God do not ordain that man and man be, and the man adopt a child, is not the way God has chosen. Because God put father, mother together, that there is an emotional, there is a social yoke together, that in that emotional and social yoke together, your father and your mother knows you best. Your father and your mother knows you better. Yes. They know whether you are a Ferrari or whether you are Volkswagen. They know you best. But it is important for you to be willing to submit. And that's why the Bible says that as a child, we listen. As a student, we listen. As a father, mother, we take control. Not to control, as if we don't listen, but that we control, to guide, to train, so that our child can grow to be the potential God has put himself to be.